What's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever episode 21.
I got some people at Kind of Funny Live
Gamescast.
saying, you're right, that sucks. And he should stop doing that.
And I had some people Kind of Funny Live saying it was fucking awesome.
Oh, I hate it
So,
when this happens. There's
thank
no
you.
clear feedback. Who wins?
Yeah, well,
I'm with
we
you.
should make two
Yeah.
we should make two opposing shirts. One that says whatever.
And then have a debate.
Yeah, oh, I love that. Maybe
Two
Kind of Funny Live
back-to-back
too.
T-shirt Tuesdays.
Yes. Oh, it's a genius idea. So here's the deal, guys. I'm Tim Gettys, if you didn't know that. I'm here with the coolest dudes in video games, Colin Moriarty and Greg Miller.
Hi.
We're joined by a very special guest. His name is Trevor Starkey.
Hello.
You might know him on Twitter as Snarky Starkey,
Snarky Starkey.
which is a great name.
Thank you.
Great name.
Somebody
Why-
has it on Instagram. I found that out this
Those
week.
motherfuckers. I hate when that happens.
See, I thought that, and then I thought, well, he's probably pissed that I have it on Twitter.
That's true.
It's
It's way
Now we're
better
at
to
a
have it on
stalemate.
Twitter than
Yeah,
Instagram.
Twitter's a little bit more
Yeah.
important. So here's the deal. Why are you here right now?
I'm here because when I switched out of the Symphony of the Night book club tier, I switched right into the Patreon tier to be on the Gamescast.
And that is amazing.
Thank you so much.
That is
Thank you.
awesome. And also,
I'm
you were here
happy to support you guys.
because you were at Kind
and
of
I was
Funny
at
Live,
Kind of Funny Live. Yes, that was.
So you're
that was
in the
also-
beautiful-
I doubled up and made it a week-long vacation.
which makes sense because you're now in San Francisco, California, but you were from.
Phoenix, Arizona.
That's far away, guys.
Are you the final Kind of Funny Live? Are you like the last toy on the island of misfit toys here?
I might be. I mean, certainly of the core group that I've been hanging out with for the
Sure,
last week.
sure.
Yeah. I know Sean and Alex left yesterday, and
Do you have tearful goodbyes with them?
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all said our goodbyes after we did after the picnic in the park. We did taco shop at Underdogs, and that was kind of where everybody kind of hopped in their Ubers and
Underdog's so good.
and went our ways.
Yeah. Before we get into the whole rigmarole, how was your Kind of Funny Live experience overall?
Oh, so great! This has been one of the most memorable weeks of my life. Kind of Funny itself. I was one of the kind of the core group of like 30 or 40 people that were hanging out starting Thursday. We did our first kind of thing at Wing Wings.
Yeah.
And then went and saw Avengers. Sat right next to Greg, and that was awesome. And then
I didn't fall asleep.
You did not. My
Cameron
roommate
did.
Cameron did, and
And
I
snored
and
like a freight
snored,
train in
and then
Avengers.
yeah, I didn't hear him during Avengers. I was apparently sitting far enough away from him, but I heard him the rest of the trip snoring, and that was
Great.
That was exciting. So
Oh, that's
Cameron,
Colin's favorite.
thanks for that.
That's why Nick and I have to sleep in the same room when
Yeah.
we travel because I can't sleep with this fucking.
It was great after.
I'm borderline.
Yeah, after Kind of Funny Live, I got home first and fell asleep, and then woke up at some point in the middle of the night, and he had been home, and I was like, he's not snoring. What's going? He just like face planted into the pillow, and so any snoring was
And he
being
was
muffled by
dead.
that. I was a little afraid of that.
Was he crying into it due to the no mercy ass whooping I had given him right before he left?
He probably was. That was probably a huge factor in why he was so sad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast, where we talk to you every week about video games and all the cool stuff that you want to hear about. It comes live every Friday, the new episode. You can get it early over on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames, or you can get it late, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, however you want. It's broken up topic by topic, Monday through Thursday. I'm doing a pretty okay job doing all this, so I'm pretty happy about
Very
that.
good. I want to jump in real quick,
Yes.
just to remind people because we have a lot of Patreon.com/kindoffunnygames supporters here. That Colin and Greg Live is now available at the $15 tier, which is already the established tier for all the early podcasts, the exclusive podcasts, and the Q&A. But we threw in Colin and Greg Live every day on YouTube as a private link if you want that as well. And it's resonating, Greg.
Yeah, people are happy.
It's resonating like a bell that has been rung, but you can still hear the chime of it.
Yeah, I was looking. It looks like you guys got a lot of new people in that tier the last few days.
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
and
excited.
we debated frankly like what level to put that at, and we were actually at a higher level, and then I was like, well, no, like let's do it at a lower level
Yeah.
because I think that people really want it, and now they're gonna get it.
Yeah, it's good. I'm really excited to see how that turns out because Colin and Greg Live is a great show, and I wish
Thank you.
that
It's
more people
something.
get to see it. So
It's a show.
yeah,
It's
it's
something.
definitely something.
It's a
definitely.
garbage truck on fire. Slowly
Yeah,
rolling
yeah,
down the
yeah.
street.
That is true.
Speaking, garbage truck on fire is everything that we do. It's
true.
Kind of Funny Live.
It's true.
Garbage truck on fire just happened to be a nice shiny garbage
Yeah,
truck.
yeah.
It,
And
it
there-
was pretty solidly run. Like there were very few hiccups that I noticed. So
Yeah, well, that's great to hear.
job. So
Yeah.
no, it was a very solid night from the user
Good.
end.
That's the one that's the only angle
That's
we
the
care
only thing that
about.
matters.
Yeah, we announced the Kind of Funny forums over there. So if you guys haven't been there yet, definitely check out kindoffunny.com/forums. Get your username. Go start talking. Specifically in terms of Gamescast, there's a video game discussion forum. Let's get going there because I want to take a lot of your topics and stuff. Usually I get them from Twitter. I want to start getting them from the forums. So please start
I like
going
that.
there. Start
Great.
doing all that stuff. It's going to be fun. We made a lot of announcements. What, you going to say something?
Yeah.
What's up?
That's
You're
usually
s-
what Greg's sign is.
You're starting to go into the rigmarole here.
Mhm.
I just wanted to have a moment to talk about how good The Witcher is.
Okay.
The Witcher's so good.
Is it good?
Colin, are you enjoying The Witcher?
Yeah, I'm liking it very much. I mean, it's horrifying for someone like me to play a game like that because I'm so OCD. It's like that's why I didn't finish Far Cry 4 because eventually I was like, I played Far Cry 4 for like 30 hours, and I didn't even get close to beating it because I'm like getting every little treasure and I'm like I can't play it. Like, and
now you said-
after a while, I'm
now-
like, I can't do this anymore.
And so like last night, you just went through and got every question mark and
Dude,
every other thing.
yeah. So I like on the second map, which is a huge map, I activated every side quest and activated all the signposts so you could quick travel. I have literally 50 side quests that like I have not engaged. That like are just there and it says like suggested level, and some of them are like level 33, and I'm like I'm level 4.
Yeah.
You know, so and now there's a bunch of question marks I got to go like investigate.
It's been a long time
Ooh,
where I've been
man.
so amped for a game, and then it got here and it lived up to the expectations, and all I want to do is play it. You know what I mean?
that's good.
This has been the
Yeah.
first time where we've had a game come out that I've been anticipating while we're running the business, and so now it's like, oh fuck, I got work to do.
Yeah.
I gotta message all these Patreon people.
someone
just
tweeted-
make it like a let's play for
Yeah,
the next
I keep
month.
trying to think about
Every
it. Yeah,
let's
yeah,
play
yeah.
is
Yeah,
that for the next
we
month.
should just record some let's plays of it tomorrow.
No, we are.
maybe.
That's on the
Okay,
schedule.
cool. Someone tweeted me a picture of he's like, this is me leaving work so I can play Witcher 3, and it was a shot
Costanza.
of Costanza pushing the clown out of the way on that episode of Seinfeld where the thing's on fire. You guys probably don't know.
I remember.
Nice.
Kev remembers. Thank
Kevin
you.
knows.
We just
Thank
wanted,
you,
I just
Kevin.
wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
yeah, no,
this
Witcher
is the first
definitely
time
needs to
I've
get
been
its-
on a game cast since The Witcher dropped, and I'm very, very much in love.
Good. Very, very good.
We have to take this idiot out to dinner. I'm just gonna be like,
I'm so sorry.
give me a Coke. I'll drink the Coke, and I'm like, you had your dinner.
I'm
See ya."
here, so
Witcher
it's
time.
it's at home waiting for me now. I got
Oh.
the
That's
email
even
from
worse for
Amazon
you.
today, and I'm like, God damn it!
That's even worse,
Why did
yeah.
I do this?
Why
I'm
did I do this stupid show?
sitting with these idiots for a
Yeah,
couple
I can
days.
play in the Witcher.
I have a slight correction. You said you're going to order a Coke, and then they're going to be like, is Pepsi okay?
Nah.
Yes, exactly.
Game over ratio.
So, okay, we're talking about Kind of Funny Live. We made a lot of announcements there.
Right.
A lot of huge announcements that change the world.
Sure. That's as
The
far as I
universe
understand,
of
yeah.
Kind of Funny, at the very
The
least.
cinematic universe.
Some of those announcements, I think, got overlooked. One of those announcements being the fact that Tim Gettys is now the proud owner of a PlayStation Vita. Yes.
We fucking did it, Shu!
You did it. You did it. This is it's an OLED one. I got a brand new one off of eBay.
Wow, nice.
In box.
How much did it cost?
It cost me $90.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's really good.
I made
deal.
off like a
The Vita market's
goddamn bandit.
dropping.
I'm
Like a
pretty sure
rock.
I included that in my recap of the event.
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
that was
You did.
the
You did. You
kickoff.
did. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is good. Now my topic for today, guys.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sitting at this table with two of the probably biggest faces of the PlayStation Vita, and I know you are also a supporter of this handheld
Indeed.
console.
With its vast library.
Vast
of
library,
games.
yeah.
And
I
it
need-
really does have a vast
I want to
library.
be now indicted into this world. What do I need? What do I need to do here? Because here's the thing. Earlier,
Trade it and get the new Vita Slim.
no, not
No,
gonna,
no,
not gonna do
no.
that.
Better?
Definitely-
You want the OLED.
I
Better
know,
battery?
I know. So here's the
This,
thing,
I mean, this
Colin.
chunky bastard.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Just because
So,
you've
Colin,
got
you
fat
keep-
fingers, Greg.
You keep giving me shit because you're like, oh, it's not turning on, it's not turning on, and then like you just a second ago, like you had to hold it to turn it on. I'm
Yeah.
like, and you're like, why do you do it that way? I'm like, I literally have not.
Yeah, it still has
Set
the
it up
factory
yet.
settings on it. Yeah, so I mean that's one thing is that you never turn the Vita off. I don't think I've turned my Vita off in 3 years.
But is that something that everyone does? Is that like a
The cool
that's
kids.
what the cool kids
Until it
really?
I mean, yeah,
Until it
in the same
freezes,
way
yeah.
that you can just like close the clamshell of the 3DS and everything stays active, you can just push a button on there
but
and
I've never
not turn
done
it
that. I
completely.
always
But
turn it
unlike
off.
You turn your
3DS
3DS off too?
Yeah.
You
But-
are insane.
But
Why?
unlike the 3DS,
Why do you
the
do
3DS
that?
will
Why
die.
wait it-
I care about battery.
The 3DS will die
That's
if you do
fair.
that for a few days. The Vita will not die. The Vita can stay on for literally weeks
Yeah.
and be totally fine. So, yeah, you
So what
want to
do
do
you
that.
do?
So you turn after you go through all the factory settings, you just press the button on the top and it goes like that, and then you press it again and
Yeah,
it
just
goes.
put it to sleep.
So it's
Yeah,
like
it goes to
it's
sleep
more
mode.
like a phone then.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you like you just do that.
Listen to that music. God, I love that.
So
music.
nice.
The setup music.
Oh yeah, that's
Remember this when we imported them from Japan and we turned them on? I'm like, wow, set the date. Yeah.
Vita, and then I did Welcome Park and I got all the trophies.
Yeah, we're like trophies.
This brings up something very interesting to me because I feel like a lot of consoles have functions like sleep functions and like different ways to turn it on and off. And maybe I've just been doing everything wrong my entire life. Let's go back to the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
How did you guys turn that off when you were done using it?
I tap the button.
On the front?
Yeah. You threw the master
Oh, you
power in
Never
the
did the
back?
back thing? Really?
That's a joke. You didn't do that.
Tim, you're so
That's,
young.
That's all I do. I always would do that every single time.
You're very
You're
inexperienced.
very
My
young,
God.
Peter.
This is so weird. And the PS3, how did you do that?
On the fat PS3,
Yeah.
you would just shut it off with the cross media bar and then it
Yeah.
would go red.
Yeah.
You would never hit the switch on the back. There's no reason to
I
do
guess
that.
it's true. Yeah, PS3 I wouldn't do that.
And then PS4, there's really no way to shut it off.
Isn't that what the fuck? Why not?
Because eventually they realized there were people like you running around that were shutting things off for no reason, and they're like, "There's no reason to do that, so we're just not going to give you a
They
button
make it
at all."
so hard to turn it off.
It's
I'm just
such
like,
a pain in the
why?
ass. As somebody who moves PlayStation 4s around this house, every time you move it and you think it's off and you plug it in somewhere else, it's like,
Oh,
shut
you
down,
fucked
right?
it up. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It comes back on. And then it has
it's not that
it
hard to
has
turn
the
off.
fucking audacity then to tell you how to turn it off properly next time. I'm like, I thought I did. I held the button. You went from yellow to nothing. I unplugged you, but I didn't give you the 5 minutes of nothing. I guess
The
you
weird
need-
thing about the PS4 is that it makes noises when it's not even plugged in.
that it holds
That's-
residual power.
Yeah,
It'll
that's the
power back
weird-
up like I'm
that's
here.
fair.
That's the weird thing. Like it'll beep like it's turning on, like when it's not plugged
still
in, and I'm like,
function.
what
It's
the
weird.
fuck?
It's auto updating.
It's
so weird.
It's
It's
like
like
it's waking
sentient.
up during
It's
surgery.
Skynet.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, so guys, now that I have this thing,
Mm-hmm.
what do I need to know? What are the tips and tricks of the Vita? What games do I got to get? What do I got to download?
I'm starting a
on
list.
my
I'm
baby?
starting a list because I
Okay.
know you like lists. We'll
I
start
love
building what you
lists.
need to get codes.
First,
for.
do you have PlayStation Plus?
I do have PlayStation.
Okay, so
Plus.
just download your 2 free games every month.
okay.
That
Have you been doing that
nice little
already?
Library.
I have not. There are some. There are some. When I first got PlayStation Plus, whenever there was Vita games I was interested in, I think Limbo was on it at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I got that because I was like, one day.
Remember, everybody, if you're going to be a PlayStation Plus person, even if you only own a PS3 right now, always go on the online store, redeem the other games, so that when you get the chance, you get your PlayStation 4, you have a library of games right
Yeah,
there.
and now the store is
Absolutely.
updated, at least on PS4, where there is a like
Add to library.
add to library list
Yeah.
because you used to have to like kind of do some weird shit to it to like get it to go, and then it wouldn't download, and you just back out. But now you can just add it to the library, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because those guys are getting paid regardless.
Yeah, before you had to download it or initiate the download,
Right.
And that essentially added it to your library, downloaded it to your console. But now there is the add to library button where you can just click it and it adds it to the library, and you can download it later at any time.
That's
what's,
definitely what you want to do.
what size memory stick we looking at right now?
Okay, I got a 16
Okay.
That's what I have.
gig
That's
in
totally
my
fine.
in my guy. It
All
also
right.
came with
Yeah,
a
it's
4.
no 64.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm in the middle ground of 32 because
Okay.
I didn't want to import the 64.
Playing with the big boys up here. Come on.
I also have a 4. Just
The 4 is
Fucking
usually
throw
just
that
came
away.
with
Yeah,
it.
that's-
okay.
that's-
that sounds.
Put it in an
That's
envelope
garbage.
along with a letter to Shu and just say, Shu, really?
Yeah.
Tim, and send it.
I have a
Okay.
Unless you want to back up like a few pictures, then you can throw them on
few
there.
really high quality.
When we
pictures.
imported it, I had the 4 gig card because I'm like, I'm not paying this, and it was just not.
You broke down
tenable.
really
They were
quick,
like
yeah.
really like within weeks before it even came out in the States. I like imported another one. Like, I
Well,
can't.
okay, so that's something that sounds ridiculous to me is the price of these damn memory cards.
Yeah, it sucks.
Is 16 going to be enough for me at least for now?
I think so.
It depends. It's all how much do you want at your disposal. I, for
Yeah.
some reason, like seeing all I have, and now
Yeah,
it breaks
me
my heart
too.
to delete stuff because I'm deleting games that like I didn't like, and then I'm leaving games that I played a little bit of. I'm like, maybe one day I'll get back to it,
Yeah.
and I'll never fucking get back to it. But I like
Yeah.
seeing it.
And the trouble with the Vita is that if you delete it, it also deletes your saves there, as opposed to like the PS3. The
But you can
PS4.
send them
You can
PlayStation
send-
Cloud,
Yeah, you
or
can
send
it
them
to the
PlayStation Plus
cloud.
Cloud.
Yeah, but they're
before.
bundled together. There's no way to like delete the game
Just
without
one
deleting the
Yeah,
saves.
without the saves.
Bullshit.
But just delete what you know you're gonna not. You know what I
not
mean?
give a
Send your
fuck
saves where you to if you really care about that game.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay. So here's my plan now. I got a code for Shovel Knight, and on our
That's-
flight to
that's a
MomoCon,
must-have.
which is I knew I needed to get this before the live show, specifically so that my plane flight to Atlanta, I can play some Shovel Knight.
Sure.
Really excited about that. I own a couple Vita games already. I just have them.
What do you got?
I got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
Sure.
which is like fun, whatever. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection.
Fuck yeah.
And Final Fantasy 10-2, which I love. I will eventually
Yeah,
play through
do whatever,
at
yeah.
some point.
I got it. I played through it and I was like, why did I like this game? And more importantly, why did I buy it on the Vita and the PS3 since it wasn't cross-buy?
Uh-huh.
So that was a huge buyer's remorse. I was like, well, I'll like having it so I can play it in bed, and then
Yeah.
I also will want to enjoy it on the big screen, so I can at least use the cross-save functionality. And then I started playing. I was like, there are so many other, better, newer games that I can be playing. Why
Right,
did
yeah.
why did
So-
I try and go back and do this nostalgic trip?
Did you not finish it?
I finished it like back on the PS2.
Okay, but
both,
you
both
didn't-
games,
10
and
years
I
ago, I
finished 10 when I played through the remastered version, and I started 10.2 and I was like, nope, I'm gonna go do Dragon Age Inquisition. Or
Did you do
something
any
instead.
of the cross-play stuff?
Yeah,
though?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I did.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause I also have it on the other
cross-saved. Yeah, so that I could just kind of sit and relax and play it on the big screen every now and then.
That's one of those things. Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite Final Fantasies, and I do know that if I went back and played it, I don't think I'd say that anymore.
Yeah.
So that scares me because I almost don't want to do that.
Yeah,
but when I
don't know what
first
the
played
PS4 one
through,
looks like, but
it on the PS2, I remember thinking, man, if I could play this portably and take it with me, I would still do that. Now that I can, I feel like I should. But
Okay.
yeah.
What else are you thinking?
So I have a bunch of just like PSN games that like Limbo and stuff that I've had downloaded that I never like transferred over and shit. I missed out
40.
on a lot of last gens like arcade games and PSN games and stuff
Okay.
like that, and I love that shit. So like Limbo, I never played. Braid, which I don't think is
Braid's not on PS Vita.
well, yeah. So I missed out on a lot of that stuff. So I feel like that's where I need to kind of get in first and just kind of
Get the
those-
PSN.
Start
check
knocking,
those off.
check those
Yeah.
boxes.
Yeah.
Now you always talk about you missed the Crash games and all that stuff.
Yes.
What if I tried to sell you on some Sly Cooper? What about Thieves in Time? No,
Sly Cooper
no?
4 is pretty
I'm
good.
not. I'm not a sly.
Really good.
I'm not a sly guy.
Okay.
No. But right after Shovel Knight on my list is Symphony of the Night.
Oh, nice.
I'm
You can
excited
get that.
about
You could. So you could download the PS1 Classic, or you can download the PSP version of Dracula X that was on PSP, and you can unlock Symphony of the Night in there, and that's probably the better deal.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you get both games.
Yeah.
Which is the better version of the game, though?
They're pretty much indistinguishable from each other.
Okay.
I think one's emulated and one is they're both technically
Yeah.
emulated, but one is the PS1 Master ROM and one is built into a PSP game, but they're the same.
Get Peace Walker. Try that out.
Peace
Give it a shot. Build from the ground
Yeah,
up.
it's just- why is it not a good version of it? Like,
I
why is
know.
it not HD? That's so
know.
stupid.
I know.
Ugh,
I know.
It's upsetting.
I'm sorry.
It hurts me.
I,
Hurts me
it's,
so.
believe it or not, it's the only bad decision Konami's ever made with the Metal Gear franchise.
Oh yeah,
It's not.
It was that.
What, how do you feel about Persona?
I also own Persona. That's
Okay.
another one that I do have. I think I might give that a try. That
Okay.
seems like too big of an investment for
It's
me.
a huge investment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if Final Fantasy X though, that's going to be just as big of an investment.
Yeah.
And so you can try something new.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
like I definitely look at like because I'm an old school Final Fantasy fan. 6 and 4 are my favorite games of all time, and then a couple of the PS1 versions or PS1 like 9 and 7. But like Persona now is doing what I want Square to do, and like Atlas has kind of taken over my love of like the JRPGs. So I'm super excited about 5. 4 Golden was like a near perfect
How about
game.
that dancing all night?
I've not played
fucking
some of their extra things. I did pick up Persona Q after
Yeah.
your thing with Aaron. That was and so I've started playing through that a little bit on 3DS.
What do you think?
Good.
gonna
I
get my
enjoy
Vita.
that it's a similar combat. I haven't gotten too far into
I don't
it
like
to
the
really
first
make
person.
a judgment. Yeah,
That's my
I mean
problem.
that's weird.
Okay.
The weird first person dungeon crawler aspect of it is odd, but I think
What are you getting,
if I
Colin?
if I get used to it,
Can you get mine,
I think I'll be okay with it.
please? Kevin's already got his. It's on my nightstand on the bottom shelf.
Mine's in my bag.
I hope.
If you want to grab mine too, we can just have a Vita party.
Yeah.
I'll play Freedom Wars.
And if it isn't immediately obvious, it's in my Aperture Science bag.
Mine's in my Nintendo bag.
What do you think about Helldivers?
See, Helldivers is interesting because it was really fun when we played it. But
Right.
that also seems like a game that like I like Colin. I am a single player guy. You know.
You're like
I
Colin.
like
I thought you said
Colin.
I like Colin.
Yeah.
It's like I like him too.
How could you not?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay, whatever. No big deal.
Okay, so this is a question
There we
I got.
go.
This
Look
is a big
who's
question
coming
I
to
got.
town, everybody.
Yeah.
Mommy Kuma.
Do I need to try Danganronpa?
Yes.
Get this.
I think it's
Outta here.
it's a fun game. I haven't played much of it, but the parts I have played of it are enjoyable.
I mean, those
That I picked up on Colin's recommendation.
So, as far as Vita exclusives are concerned, Danganronpa is amongst the best, and that's just sincere. Those are really fucking good games, and they're long too. So, if you're looking for a lot of bang for your buck, each game will take 20 or 25 hours to beat. There's two of them, and they're graphic novels. They're like it's like Phoenix Wright meets
Did you like those?
Virtue's Last Reward or something. I don't know. It's
No, that's good. That's a good one.
It's but I got my Vita because I wanted to just go through. Well, it's a little dusty. I haven't played it in a few weeks. I wanted to go through. What do I have on here? That's Project Root. Let's see.
I'll speak up for on behalf of Zyger, Criminal Girls, so you can get nasty with.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't play it in public.
Yeah, no, don't play it in public. I told him I could not play it on the plane ride over here.
Yeah.
So I and almost like everybody else I talked to that had a plane ride over here played Shovel Knight.
Yeah, awesome.
But yeah, I think given your freak nastiness,
Yeah.
I think Criminal Girls might be a game for you.
Yeah, we did the Let's Play of it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
So
'cause
pick
I'm
that
a
up
sick
on.
fuck.
I picked that up because Zyger just kept Jonathan kept going on
Yeah.
and on and on about it. I was like, all right, I'll give some support.
Uh-huh.
So that was the first like recommendation I picked up, not from you guys, but from a kind of funny fan.
Awesome. Wow, that's really cool. Man, we got a whole Vita party going on. I
Percy
like
Pop
it.
in here. You gotta get Freedom Wars. Try Freedom Wars. Play Freedom Wars.
Yeah,
with
the
me.
Vita's
That's all
dead.
I ask.
So I'll list up a few games that I think you need to get. Helldivers, obviously, you should get. And Velocity 2X is another one you should get. Rogue Legacy is excellent
great,
on
great
Vita.
game.
Yeah,
You'd
that's-
love it, and that's
okay.
like a legit. Yeah.
I
If
hate
you
roguelikes, but I love Rogue Legacy.
Mutant Mudds Deluxe is really good, but you can play Mutant Mudds on 3DS. I would give it a go to Hotline
you, Kevin.
Miami and Hotline Miami 2 if you've
Oh,
not played
Hotline
those.
Miami is one
That's
that
really
I
good.
haven't tried yet.
Let's see. Yeah, Freedom Wars is on here. Danganronpa.
Rayman Legends. If
Rayman's
you
good.
don't have that one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you like adventure games? We got that Broken Age now. A lot of people
Oh
like
no,
it.
that's no.
You got the
no,
Grim
no, no.
Fandango. Get the Walking Deads.
If you like platformers, Tearaway was I appreciated its use of the Vita. It's not the best game,
Seems a
but
little
it
too
does.
gimmicky.
It's a little gimmicky, and I don't know what they're going to do with the PS4 version. But like, I played through it. I went through, enjoyed it, and platinumed it. So
Now here's
it
a
was
question for
it
you.
was a fun
You said
game.
you missed a lot of stuff in the PlayStation 3 PSN stuff.
Yes.
Did you ever play Pixel Junk Monsters?
No.
Get get Monsters Ultimate HD.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I think you might like. Well, do you like shooters?
First
Killzone
one?
Mercenary
No,
is
no,
probably a great game. If you're not into that, then it's not. Dragon's Crown's awesome.
Dragon's Crown.
Dragon's Crown. Yeah, that was one that. remember
Guacamelee
the
is
review
awesome on
looked
Vita,
great.
but the better ones are on PS4
That's
now.
true.
Ease Memories of Celceta is really good. Super Stardust Delta is a great launch game. Muramasa Rebirth is probably the prettiest game on Vita.
And that one's free this month. PS Plus, yeah.
What, Muramasa?
No, what's no?
Oh,
I'm thinking
Murasaki Baby. You're thinking Murasaki
Baby's
Baby.
on
My
there.
bad.
Binding of Isaac is excellent.
Race the Sun. Did you ever say that?
Race the Sun, I didn't as good.
So what is Race the Sun?
Race the Sun is
a
a
racing
racing game. It's a game where like you're just in like it's almost like it looks like almost like a Wipeout type vehicle, and it's just like in kind of grayscale, and there's a sun setting in the background, and you're trying to race towards the sun so the sun doesn't set. So you're basically trying to keep the sun on the horizon, and the lower the sun gets, the less time you have, and once the sun
sounds cool.
sets, the race is over. I actually really liked it when we went to Kentucky to do the Bourbon Trail.
That's all you played?
That's like the only game I played. It was really really good. So those are some of my recommendations. I mean, Vita's got, and that's what I'm saying. Vita's got a fucking really robust catalog of games. Like,
Don't Starve.
Don't Starve's good.
Yeah.
There's just a great catalog of games.
So even besides games, though, what do I need to know about this system? So battery life, what are we dealing with here?
Well, you have an OLED, so you're gonna get like 4 or 5 hours. Shut the Wi-Fi off if you don't need it. You'll need it to
Airplane
sync
mode,
trophies, but
yeah.
if you don't even care about that, you never need to turn Wi-Fi on. So just turn it on when you need to download games.
You can hold your PlayStation button to bring up that menu.
If you have a PS3, you can download your games on your PS3 and then transfer them to your Vita, and it's
It's the
quicker.
best fucking way to do it.
Could you do that with
No.
PS4?
Not
Nope.
yet. No.
Really?
Yep, stupid. You plug it's hilarious. You plug in your PlayStation 4 to your PlayStation Vita, and it goes, "This device isn't supported."
No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
Still like that, or did
that's
they-
silly.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever.
That
patch it at
is
this point.
silly.
Otherwise, this is the
That's
mystery
what remote
port. No
plays
one knows
for.
what this is for. If you here, I'll show you. If this was
Oh, it's like the
clearly for
GameCube with
something,
its millions of random ass holes.
yeah, like there's no one even knows what that is. But
Also, Sony, would it fucking kill you to like use some sort of USB to charge this
it.
motherfucker?
They did with
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, really?
Maybe you should have
Yeah,
thought that
they-
through.
they
huh?
do have
Not
that.
with
Yeah,
your proprietary dumb cord.
but yeah, I mean, otherwise, what you need to know about it, yeah, I would just keep Wi-Fi off.
No.
Ah!
Maybe
What's
even
wrong, Teddy?
maybe even keep your brightness down, and that will maximize your battery
Yeah.
power.
Okay.
I don't really have battery issues in my. This is a launch Japanese Vita, and I don't think that I've had significant issues with it. I'm having issues with the back touch now. That doesn't like I can't play Helldivers on this, because I can't reload.
So are you happy with that, or would you rather the Slim?
No, I'm totally happy with this.
Okay,
If I could if I knew that there was $90 Vita OLEDs out there, I'd
Oh,
just,
I got so lucky. That is not just a thing.
yeah, I was gonna say like I don't want. The only reason I haven't bought this is because I don't want it. I want the Meteor one, and I'm
Yeah.
still somewhat convinced they're gonna make another one. Like a
I
third,
believe that
like,
too. A
like a
cheaper one,
third
yeah.
version of it. Yeah, like one like remove the back touchpad, and like all sorts of like a really low budge kind of one
Yeah.
to like keep them out there.
My thing about this model, the Slim, right, with the colors and everything, this is one imported from Japan when I was over in Japan, right? I bought this one mainly because I technically didn't own a Vita. I was still using the PlayStation Vita I had gotten at IGN. So it was one of those things. It was I liked the one I had. I dropped mine, if you remember the old cheese grater stairs at IGN between
yeah.
3 and 4. I dropped mine from the top of the stairs to the bottom, and it tumbled down. I got all these scratches. Worked like a charm. Never stopped working. It's a great machine.
Yeah.
But it was like when this came out, I was like, I love the color. I do like the form factor better personally, and the screen didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
But that's
the screen matters to me
The
so
OLED
much.
I just fuck around with. It's a great model too.
Yeah. But oh man,
Teddy?
it's still not the PSP. I'll tell you that much.
No, nothing will ever be the PSP
Because
again.
last night I was looking at it compared to my PSP. I'm like, good lord, this thing is a fucking beautiful piece of magic.
Unfinished Swan. That's on here now
Yeah.
too.
Kevin just beat that. He was telling
You liked
me-
it?
telling
That's a
me about
great.
it,
That's
yeah.
a really special game.
IGN.com described it as a hot cup of cocoa for your soul. So I'd get that.
Is Journey on Vita yet, or is that?
It's.
is
I
it
don't know
ever
if they've
coming,
announced
or
it
was
for
that just
Vita.
for PS4?
For
that's coming
PS4.
out?
Yeah, but even that, like, what happened to that?
I played it before PS4 even came out. I think I played it on PS4. When we went to an event.
Did they have it at PSX?
Maybe I don't know. I mean, I played it a long time ago, and I think that they just put it away for now. I don't know if there's problems with it or whatever.
Because I feel like I'd want to play that game on an airplane on a beautiful OLED screen, just for the colors and all that shit.
Yeah.
I know it'd be a different experience, but like
I think you should play in the dark
I
room.
mean,
on a
yeah,
big TV.
it'd be more intimate maybe.
Sure.
But I appreciated having it on the big screen.
yeah, I mean, I love Journey so much, so I just want to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not. I know people think we're like, in the tank or whatever for like this kind of shit, but it's like, I think the catalog is extensive, and there's a fucking lot of games on here that are really good. We didn't name nearly all.
Exactly to the us being in the tank thing. Everyone gave us shit about being in the tank for it. Like, gives us a hard time about it until they start playing on it.
Yeah.
Once you start using the device, you'll be in the same boat of like, this is great. Why doesn't Sony support it more? Kevin, am I wrong?
No, not at all.
Thank you. You love your Vita, right?
I love it so much.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm gonna love it. Like it again. This is something made for people like me. I like tech. I like gaming tech. I just don't like bitch ass little buttons. That's all I'm saying.
Disney Infinity's on it now too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you've been waiting to play that.
Oh
out,
yeah,
so
I have definitely.
I got my. I
Put
haven't.
my
I
little
haven't.
Aladdin.
I got it in there. I
amiibos.
haven't used it.
I can't believe I can't. That thing is gonna bomb.
Oh no shit. Yeah.
I can't believe they even did it.
Now here's the brilliance behind
Be
it is
honest.
that they pack Symbiote Suit Spider-Man in with it. You want that exclusive figure for $50 or $60, whatever the game is. It's like, if you're a huge Spider-Man fan, it might be worth it just to buy it and throw the fucking other crap away.
Yeah, could be.
Did
So I
you
hope
find
that
out
that
if you
answers
have
all your
to-
questions.
Yeah,
you have to carry
this
that
is good.
thing
This is
with-
good.
I'm pretty sure we do. It's
We'll
in the
have to
other
do a
room. I can go
check-in.
check. Can we get it?
Yeah,
We
let's
can
do a
hook it
Vita.
up?
Let's do a Vita check-in.
Yeah, we'll have to do that
I'm
in a
not gonna be
couple.
playing it.
What's his name?
Monokuma?
Monokuma.
Monokuma.
It's also
Monokuma.
I also love that I've gotten to go back and play like PS1, PS2 games that I missed at the
that's
time.
the-
Like
I'm
Symphony of the
all
Night, I
about
got to play that. Suikoden 2 when that came out.
Oh, yeah.
I hopped right on that. I've played a little bit on the plane ride here. I switched between Shovel Knight and Wild Arms after Colin
Wild
sings
Arms,
its
yeah.
praises all
Wild
the
So you
time.
got your Freedom Wars
Do
right
you
there.
like
in
it?
the
Got
home
my
screen.
Freedom Wars right
Do you
there.
like Wild Arms?
I haven't gotten far enough to probably make a good judgment, but the little bit I've played them, I like the art style.
How about that intro?
The theme song, so good.
I watched through that and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but this is some nice animation here.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a special game.
What
Yeah, there's-
Panopticon you repping?
I don't recall. I think San Francisco. Maybe?
What level?
I don't know. I haven't played it since probably PSX.
Such a good
I,
fucking game.
I don't know if you guys remember. I'm the one that sent it into Beyond as well.
Right.
That sent the extra copy of Freedom Wars that I got from Amazon because I ordered 1989 Taylor Swift, and I think they mixed up the orders and sent me a
Very
second copy of Freedom Wars
Everyone-
like a week
Yeah,
later.
it was a
want
package.
This
It was
can't
a-
possibly. There's a guy in the warehouse being like, I don't think this is right. And they just gave you a second.
I was like, and I thought for a while I thought that they sent me that instead of the CD, and then I got the CD like a day later, and I was like, huh.
That was Taylor Swift's
okay.
a big
Yeah.
Freedom Wars fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's,
she is.
She's repping the
definitely.
Vita,
That
obviously,
is
as you do.
confirmed completely.